everybody here and welcome to the game here of Republic States and Ireland. There's a lot to play for and there's a lot to fight for of the World Cup qualifiers. We know how important this game really is for our national team to win in the first leg and second leg. It was very, let's say, poor that we didn't come first, unfortunately, in the World Cup qualifiers. But in the first leg, we know that we got Ireland, of course, as our fixture in this World Cup qualifier. And do you think that we could survive Ireland in the first leg and second leg, Jimmy, in these two games? Well, I do think we got the favour because we have got more of a quality, let's say, footballing nation comparison to Ireland. Obviously, Ireland, of course, had their moments in the past. They played in the FIFA World Cup, but they're not as big as comparison to the Republic States, of course. And we know that this is a very, very vital game for us, of course, from the game here for this evening and also in a couple of days from now in the second leg. We know how big this really is in terms of, let's say, the reputation of our nation. To actually miss out on the FIFA World Cup will be absolutely huge, of course, for the whole team, especially the head coach Neil Clarkson. Of course, he might be could be leaving as manager of this national team if he end up getting knocked out in this World Cup qualifier. So very, very important game this is against Ireland. We have to really give it our all in this game, of course, and we have to really fight until the end, get the goals, get the win, get the most aggregate score in the two legs, and we'll be fine, of course, to go through into the FIFA World Cup. So that's what we have to do, of course. But I think Ireland's a potential team that I don't think we're going to slip up from this team, and I feel that Irish players are not as, let's say, big household players comparison to the players we've got. So I feel that the favour's going to be on our side, of course, here for tonight, and also especially with the home team in the first leg. So I look forward to the game, of course, here between us and Ireland. Okay, let's move on now to the game now for the World Cup qualifier playoffs, of course, in the first leg between us and Ireland, and let's get to that game right now. Let's get to the game right now for the first matchup of the first leg of the UEFA playoffs here for tonight. And Republic States have to make sure they win in this game and also in a couple of days from now in the second leg of the World Cup playoffs qualification as it all starts here for this evening. There's a lot to play for between these two sides, and let's get now to the anthem of Ireland first. And that will mean that the two teams shake hands for each other here for the matchup, as Republic States will take on Ireland. As Republic States' team we have is Stephen Williams of Hersey, Nicholas Idana, Bray Hamilton, Robert Cliff, Adam Pickman, Nelson, Sago, Kensley, Ryan James and also Chris Bailey. But as of for Ireland, we do have up front will be Sean Long with Aaron Connolly, James McLean, Horahan, Hendrick, Robinson with Stevens, Egan, Duffy and Coleman, and also Randolph as the goalkeeper for Ireland in the matchup. So let's get straight right now, the kickoff underway as Republic States will take on here against Ireland. And let's get to the game right now between the two sides. As now Pickman with the ball, he holds it. Nice pass there now to Hersey. Good defending there. Now clearance away. Header now bouncing away here now to Bray Hamilton. Robert Cliff. Now Hersey. Trying to look for options here now. Duffy. Hendrick. Now Stevens. Header now bouncing now. Here's Pickman. Now is Hamilton. Nice pass there now to Hersey. And the ball back here now, it looks like from Ireland. Now Robinson. Finds a header, all bounced there away from Joel Kensley here for Republic States. Now Hendrick. Now here's to Stevens. And now here's a chance here now for Republic States to try and get some magic in this game. Now Shane Duffy won the ball back here now. Here's Stevens. And now Williams is through here. Williams is through. Goal for Williams. Oh my god, at the post. Massive chance though for us to get ourselves in the lead here. That'd be a crucial goal for us, of course, in this playoff game in the first leg for a chance to get to the World Cup for next year. And now Conor Jorge. Now to Robert Cliff. Looking for options here now for Republic States now. Here's to Hersey. Offside's being given. So offside. And the flagsman right there flagged him off. And now we're going to have ourselves, it looks like here, a free kick's going to be given for Randolph here for Ireland. And now here's to Bray Hamilton. Okay, that's going to be offside. Free kick's being given. So free kick has been given, by the way, for the team. And now Egan will take it. And now boots it now to Sago. Now Connolly right there trying to shoot, but that has gone wide. And that could be a chance for Ireland to score, but that chance right there has gone wide. And now it's going to be here a goal kick here for Republic States in the match. So Bailey will take it. And he clears it away now to Hersey. Now here's to Stevens. And now here's to Long. Could not get it though. Here's to Kensley. Now Robert Cliff. Now here's Bray Hamilton. And now he won the ball back here now, Egan. Now to Jorge. Now Stevens. And now bounce the ball away sort of. And now is Robinson. Good cover. Now Nelson. Now Hamilton. Nice pass there now to Pittman. Now Pittman's through. And now on the clearance away there now again here. Now Longstaff. Now it's Bray Hamilton. And that's going to be that for the end of the first half. No goals scored in the game as it ends Republic States 0, Ireland 0 at half time in the match. And we're back now for the second half, and here we go between Republic States and Ireland here in this first leg playoff matchup. And we are live here at the Soccer City Stadium in Georgetown for the matchup, for this World Cup qualifying matchup here. Here's now a header, could have been, but now is to Pickman. He pushes through here now to David Williams. That's a foul, it's being given. Foul's being given here. A free kick is being given here for Republic States in the matchup. And free kick has been given here, and Hendricks right there committed the foul. So we've won ourselves a free kick here for Republic States. We have to try and win this game, of course, here and also in a couple of days from now for us to qualify for the World Cup. And a chance right there from Williams from a free kick. But that's gone obviously wide. Now pass the ball here short now to Seamus Coleman. Hendrick. Now is Robbie Bray. Brady lost the ball here now. Here's to again. Now Brady. Long. Now Robert Cliff. Now Pickman's through. And now a chance for a goal, but good save right there. It could have been right there, chance, but no. Here's Hendrick. Nice little ping right there towards the Republican defenders, but now Kensley trying to win the ball back here, but no. Here's a free kick in the match. So free kick has been given. And now Conor Jorge will take the free kick for Ireland. Now is Jeff Hendrick. Now to Devon Williams. Now Duffy. And now again. Looks like a chance here now. Is Hendrick now. Now is Bray Hamilton. Looking for options here now. He might go and score maybe. Good block. And now is Hendrick. Now Long. Still 0-0 by the way. We've got 15 minutes left of the game to go. 15 minutes by the way. And it is still goalless. Oh, could have been a mistake there, but no. It's Hendrick. Now ahead of their bouncing away here is Robert Cliff now. Here's the Pickman. Now won the ball back here again. Nice to see. Header bouncing slightly here. Now to Robert Cliff. Now to Bray Hamilton. Looks for a shot maybe. And that's gone wide. It could have been a goal, it could have been. But it was wide by the way. And now it's going to be here a goal kick in the matchup here for Ireland in the match. Randolph right there will take it for the Irish team. And obviously still goalless here. And this is the first leg of the World Cup playoff. So no goals scored in the first leg here at the Soccer City Stadium. And now here's Williams. Now it's Hersey. Okay, that's going to be, looks like a clearance away maybe here. The referee right there is looks like he's spoken to Egan right there. Let's say a little warning right there from the defender. And Williams right there, obviously taken out by Egan. Now clearance away there now. Now Collins. Now Long, he's through! Long! Oh my god, it's a goal from Ireland! Ireland have scored in the 90th minute of the matchup in the first leg of the World Cup playoffs. And that might send Ireland through to the World Cup if it stays like this in the second leg in a couple days from now in the FIFA World Cup second leg at the Viva Arena in a couple days, because Ireland have absolutely shocked us here at home as Ireland travelled here away in the first leg to score that massive goal from Shane Long to make Ireland get one step closer to a qualifier for the FIFA World Cup. Massive disappointment here from us, and we do have to win in our next game against Ireland away from home in a couple days from now to make sure that our chances in the World Cup is still alive. For the official result here in the first leg of the World Cup UEFA playoffs as it ends, Republic States 0, Ireland 1. And that's a massive disappointment right here for the national team as we lost the game by a 1-0 over Ireland. A massive blow for our chances, of course, in the first leg of the World Cup playoffs, and we have to go and win in that game over Ireland in the second leg at the Aviva Arena in Dublin in a couple days from now, as that match, that crucial game for our national team, will be live next week for a chance, hopefully, to score more than 1 goal on our aggregate to hopefully send us to the World Cup. But at the moment, it seems like Ireland will be heading to the FIFA World Cup instead, rather than Republic States at the moment. Big blow for us here, Jimmy. We lost 1-0 in the last minute of the game by a goal from Shane Long for Ireland. And what was your thoughts about this game, and also of the result as well, for the Irish team to get the win here, especially here away from home here in the Soccer City Arena? I am shocked. I am absolutely shocked, because this nation, this national team, I never see this low by them in this game. I never see this national team be as low as this, because we shouldn't have lost to Ireland in this game. We are the home team. We will have the real support behind the fans here in this evening's game in the first leg of the UEFA World Cup playoff. And it seems like now that we don't want to be in the World Cup next season, because we know that the World Cup's the most greatest competition to go into. Every single year, traditionally, as a nation, we always qualify in the FIFA World Cup. But the players were absolutely shameful in this game. They should be putting their heads up and really move on now to that game against Ireland. They better do, because they were disgraceful in that matchup. Absolutely disgraceful. And even the head coach of Neil Clarkson will seem like also disgraced that his national team could not pick up a result, of course, in the bag in that matchup, of course, here for this evening. Absolute disgrace. I could not put it into words. Probably the lowest I've seen this national team been in the last, 30 years? Maybe more than that, to be this low like this. And yeah, the fans should boo the team. And fair play to the fans to do that, because we're absolutely disgraceful here for tonight's game, and we've got to really rectify ourselves now into that second leg in a couple of days from now, in the second leg, to try and win at the Aviva Arena to be the team to hopefully qualify for the World Cup. But it seems like we don't want to do it. It seems that we're very, very slow in the game, and we let Ireland score in the late stages of the matchup. Was absolutely disgraceful for our national team, of course. Okay, thank you very much there, Jimmy, and that's going to call it a wrap right here for this World Cup qualifier first leg. A disappointing loss for us. To lose here at home to Ireland by 1-0 was one of the biggest lows in our national team's history, because the World Cup could be slipping out of our grasps as we lost the first leg by 1-0. But that's all we have time for here right now for the coverage. With myself here today, Gary Walker, and we'll see you all, of course, on the next game for next couple days from now for us to get the win, most importantly to qualify for the FIFA World Cup. But until then, have a very good night, everyone.